What up, guys? It's Justice Master, and this is actually my thoughts on an old crossover of Ben 10 and Generator Rex. Yeah, I just come back watching another fan. I became one of the fans of Deadpoolzilla along my ultimate song. Hate it, but here's what I gotta say. Yes, I know. The crossover was from happening in Cartoon Network in 2011. Yeah, 2 years. Wow. And this was and believe it or not, this was actually the first time I actually got into Generator Rex. And with this crossover, it was just Ben. First, it starts off with Rex starting to shut down and trying to destroy a giant orb that's ripping off has like a big tear through of a dimension, because a robot out of nowhere attack that came from that rip hole, and he told Rex to destroy it. But however, coming outside the portal was Ben Tennyson as Humongousaur, and I like that. And Rex was like, "Oh my God!" and wham! Yeah, Ben 10 was as Humongousaur smashes him, leaving on the ground. Oh yeah, and by the way, yes, like Deadpoolzilla said, it was, yeah, the thing is, it was just Ben in Rex's universe. Grandpa Max, Kevin Levin, and Gwen, don't even bother. They were not there. They did not appear. Yeah, they had a cameo in the series. The fight was good. First, Rex thought he was another Evo, and I liked the fight scene between Rex, and that was like one of my favorite scenes in the show. The fight between Rex and Ben. Yeah, the old classic. I don't know you, you don't know me. Let's fight. I don't know why. It's hero logic or comic book logic. I'm just going to go with it. I don't want to explain. Also, this was part of this was actually, and also this was like I said, the first time I actually got into Rex, because back then it kind of looked stupid, but then later on, as I started watching, I learned about more Rex's history. It got me more interested, and I just went back and watched a few episodes on Anime Flavor. So yeah, just right on Anime Flavor, not Anime something, because they show off cartoons, especially cartoons that already show off like mostly animated series like the Ben 10 series or animated movies, mostly action stuff. It does not show any in some comedies, but mostly action. So if you're looking for some of the Looney Tunes, don't go on our website then. But I'm getting off topic. Yes, the fight yes, Rex, no doubt, tries to cure him. I don't think I'm spoiling anything to the fact that this crossover has been out for 2 years, and I think a lot of people have seen it. Also, yeah, he tried to cure him but apparently then automatically he changes to Diamond Head. And he said, "What did you just do to me?" Yes, Ben didn't do that. It was Rex. But those don't know what Rex's powers are. Rex's powers is that he can main ability is that he's a technopath, which means yes, his main powers is to manipulate technology. He has other powers too, but I'll get into that later when I start talking about the character itself and the show itself. And I think it's because of the fact that the Ultra Matrix, yes, this took place when it was Ben 10 Ultimate Alien and not Ben 10 Alien Force. Yes, they continue fighting. Then one time it turns to Lodestar that Ben had in the bag. In fact, a lot of people know who Ben 10 was, and you've seen this crossover, or before you've seen this crossover, the fight between Ben and Rex. I think a lot of people think, oh, Ben 10 would win this fight because he can turn to multiple aliens. Well, guess what? And Rex, and all Rex can do is just control the technology. So, not exactly, because believe it or not, Rex actually won that fight. And for some reason, I kind of agree with that. That's just me. Because Rex actually knows some hand-to-hand fighting. He has a slight higher IQ, and the fact that I think his power scheme is more continuous. Well, yes, believe it or not, the Ultra Matrix has its own limits of itself. Then Six gets hurt. In fact, he was in a coma for like a majority of the movie, and it was rumored that he was almost dead. And Alpha's true body Alpha's robotic body was destroyed. But however, if you don't know what Alpha was, he was created by Cesar, Rex's older brother. Alpha Nanite has similar abilities to Rex's Omega Nanite, but except he was more unstable. The Alpha Nanite was actually a very... my thoughts on the Alpha Nanite. The thing about the... I kind of like this guy, because he can actually work as both a Ben... He was a great opponent for both Ben 10 and Rex. And also, believe it or not, this is when I actually got addicted. Also, after I watched this... Ben thought it was in Bellwood, but no one knows about him. But he was in our universe. But Holiday didn't believe him, and Bobo was just Bobo. Rex. The thing I like more about Rex than Ben 10 is that yes, he can be goofy, but most of the time he was more serious than he was. It was also kind of a lot of this had a lot of superhero genre in our generation, people. Basically, yes, Rex is not about killing. So sometimes if he can't cure anyone, he had to kill them, but he did not kill Ben, even though he turned to wrath, he said, say goodbye to your nets, El Gato. Yeah, I forgot he was half black. He really wasn't evil, and Ben, as Wrath, he said, let me tell you something, hey Rob boy, I have no clue what an evil is. Evil. I said evil. I didn't say evil. Also, they started talking about origins about themselves, escaping from Providence, and mostly the Alpha Nanite. Now, Alpha Nanite, like I said, has similar powers to Rex, except he was more corrupted and just sinister. In fact, he calls all those nanites his brothers. So yeah, he kept calling him his brother. In fact, his real big plan was actually to absorb the absorb the Omega Nanite and merge it with his own. And merge it with him. Now, here's what really got me more excited in the fight between Alpha with Ben and Rex. One time, Alpha hacked the Ultra Matrix twice and actually managed to duplicate the Ultra Matrix. And I was like, whoa. When I saw he had the ability to copy the Ultra Matrix with his technopath powers and actually use like mutated version and mutate himself to look like similar creatures to Ben 10's aliens, he only showed 3 of them, which was Heat Blast, Humongousaur, and Forearms. And I was like, oh my gosh. At that moment, okay, I'll save it for the last part of the speech. I know I'm dragging all this video, but I'm just so excited. I was just so excited seeing this. He did manage to absorb the Omega Nanite. However, Rex still has powers, but however, they were unlimited. He didn't have all this powerful nanites. He he can't create things that fast anymore. So when Ben actually turns himself into Upgrade and actually merges in with Rex, which upgraded all of his powers, that was amazing. And they managed to defeat Alpha by Rex building up that giant cannon and venting the cannon bolt, shoots him in there, gets the Omega Nanite out. Alpha was reduced down to rubble, and Rex apparently manages to cure him and turn into nothing more but just a nanite. And then was put into the Null Void. They ripped out a portal so Ben can go back to his own dimension, and they said, "Till next time." And I thought they were going to create a sequel to this. Yeah, Rex got the Omega Nanite back in his blood, like inside of him. It was such a rumor that he actually put the Alpha Nanite inside of him. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, like I said, I thought they were going to create a sequel to this. I think they are, but I know it's Cartoon Network, and I heard Cartoon Network was making a lot of stupid decisions. Yeah, and I'll also tell you this: at the end of the movie, I got addicted to technopathic powers because of Alpha, because he can duplicate technology. I still am to this very day, but that's one of my favorites. That's one of my major favorite superpowers, is the power to manipulate technology to like that level. Well, I hope you liked this video. I enjoyed my piece about it. If you guys didn't like it, it's okay. We all have different opinions. Justice Master, and I'm Justice Master, and later.